Hi, I'm Eric Behrens, head boys basketball coach at Omaha Central High School. Here to introduce the four-attack offense, drive and kick motion. We've implemented this offense the last 2 seasons here at Omaha Central and been fortunate enough to win 2 state championships using this offense. I think it's a great offense if you have got some guys that can dribble penetrate, find the open shooters and some offensive shooters that can knock down the open shot. Offense has allowed us to have great spacing, good offensive rebounding offense, and been very complimentary to the personnel we have at our high school. I hope you'll have as much success using this offense as we have. Today you're going to be hearing from Herb Welling, who's been our assistant coach here at Omaha Central for the past 6 seasons. Herb's been instrumental in implementing this offense with our team, has studied the offense exclusively, talked with Vance Wahlberg, who implemented this offense at the University of Pepperdine as well as Fresno City College, and I hope you learned something from Herb today.
Okay. Hi, I'm Herb Welling. I'm an assistant coach here at Omaha Central High School. Today we're going to break down our offense, which is a dribble motion, and we're going to show you the breakdown parts to help you build your motion driving game. The number one in our offense is the catalyst to our offense. He's the main penetrator in our drive and kick offense. His thing is he's got to make a read between the three-point line and the half-court line on which side he's going to attack. He's got to pick a side. It's his responsible. Everybody else is reading off of him. All right. The number 2 spot is our spot for our best shooter and also one of our better slashers and penetrators. He's got to read what the 1 does. Okay? We put our next best driver at the 4 spot, and he's our best driver, also should be a pretty good 3-point shooter. Okay? Our 3 spot, you can put your big forward there, or you can put your second guard there. And then we got at our 5 spot, our 5-man, our center, who's going to play off of the penetration of the 1-man. And he stays usually opposite the ball. We've had some success playing him on the weak side box and some success with him playing on the weak side short corner area. Okay? The right side of the floor from the rim line to the sideline is the 2 side of the floor. From the other side, the 3 side of the floor will be on this side, the left side. Okay? We got the breakdown area, which we're going to say is a area in here between the guards. That's where we're going to do a lot of our decision making. From this area, we got a circle here, what we call the breakdown area, where we're going to look to see which side of the floor we're going to attack from. All right. Then we got 2 areas we call the drop zone area, which is at the elbows. Drop 2 and drop 3. Those are 2 other areas we have. We have the area free throw line extended to the block we call the rack zone. So we got the rack 2 side and rack 3 side of the floor, which our actions will take us into reads, various reads that we got at each of these spots. Okay. This segment we're going to do our general offensive principles. We focus this offense as an attacking style of play. We like to work off of 2-foot jump stops. We're going to demonstrate that. So we'll work off 2-foot jump stops in the drop zone. We'll have Tanner come up here, jump stop in the drop zone. We're working on jump stops, kicks, all right? From there into the drop zone. Jump stops, catch, square up, Everything we want to emphasize is jump stop. Be ready, hands up, ready to catch the ball. Jump stop, see the floor, slow down a little bit, Josh. See the floor, see the rim. Always be a catch and attack. Okay? Okay, next thing we're going to do is we're going to drive into the rack zone. We're going to go to the rack 2 area and make a jump stop. So Tanner's going to go into the rack. He wants to get to the block area, make a jump stop so he can make plays. Either he can kick out to Josh, or he can dump it inside to Steven, or he's got Jalen on the weak side. All right, stop. Okay. What we're looking to do is we want to get into this area, draw contact, and get to the free throw line. We want here, we want good solid 2-foot jump stops and get contact on the way up and score. Or if this guy comes across to help, I got a dump around pass to Steve on the weak side. So what we want to do is we want to catch, always in triple threat position, and we want to have an attack mentality when we have the ball. Our guard attacks, breaks down his guy and gets to the rack and scores, and then end one play. This is the essential part of our attacking offense. Okay, the guard breaks his man down, the post man's on the weak side. His post defender came over to help, leaving our center wide open on the weak side for a layup. All right. Here, we're going to have Tanner penetrate to the drop zone and kick it for a shot for our 2-man Jalen on this. All right. So let's go demonstrate. Everybody else, hit, shot, rebound. Okay, that's our first option. Okay, our second option, when he drop steps into the drop zone, goes in there, stops. Jalen comes out. Jalen's going to drive to the middle and try to get to the other side of the rim for a layup. Okay, let's reshoot that real quick. All right, let's go game speed on that. So we're going to go our second option in the drop zone motion is he's going to go all the way to the hoop. Let's finish. Do it again. And we're going to drive middle. This is what's great is middle drives. Okay? All right. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to have the 2-man attack middle again and hit the 3-man this time for a jump shot off the attack. We're going to hit the 3-man for a shot. All right, so Josh, stay a little bit in the corner, and then as he attacks, go to the hoop. Hit, shot. Let's go one more time. Okay, good. All right. This time we're going to have Jalen attack to the middle, and we're going to dump it off to Steven into the post. All right? Let's go. Okay. We're going to attack the drop zone. And then this time, Tanner's cutting through to the corner. This time we're going to kick it to our trailer, who becomes the next attacker. He's going to attack, kick. JB stays opposite the ball, stays there, kicks, kick it to Tanner for the shot. Okay. Now we're going to talk about dribble X motion. Okay, Tanner's going to dribble to the nail hole. The nail hole is the exact middle of the free throw line. They have to draw a circle around the free throw line. We want them to get to the nail, to the middle of the line, penetrate. Austin's going to Euro behind. We're going to kick, and they're going to replace each other. So Tanner's going to drive, kick, replace each other, and get into drop two motion. Let's go. Attack, drop two motion. Kick. Hit it. Hit it. Okay? As in this offense, we hate the pull-up jump shot. All right? So what we're looking to do is get either layups or three. That makes a good point now. We love layups. We like threes. So let's shoot that again. All right? So let's go dribble X, kick, penetrate and kick, motion, kick it to Jalen, hit the three. There you go, money. The guard's coming down. He's going to run a handoff with the three-man. Three-man, kick it to the two-man, and the two-man kicks it back out to the trailer for a jump shot. That's a good example of an attack, another attack, and a skip for the jump shot. Now we're going to show you, we've already shown you drop two motion, dribble X into motion, and now we're going to go on to the other side of the floor, what we call our drop three motion. Okay? So we'll demonstrate that now. We want all our guys to stay spaced while we're dribbling, and we got that attack mentality. We got to stay apart from each other and really look at each other, get our feet ready, set, and we want to drive hard at gain speed. All right, let's go drop three motion. We're going to cross over into the breakdown zone. We're going to attack hard, penetrate, hit this shot. Hit this shot. All right. This segment, we are going to drive into the rack two zone, and then we're going to show you how everybody's going to spot up. The two-man's going to spot up and read the one-man's penetration. The five-man's getting ready, seeing how he's being played and for a weak side layup, okay? And then the four-man's going to come behind the one-man's penetration into the rack zone, and then the three-man is going to come up and replace the four-man, all right? So we're going to have Tanner attack the rack zone, pens and kicks to Jalen for the shot, he exits out, okay? All right, this time we're going to have Tanner do the same thing and throw a wraparound pass to Steven. And the reason when we throw a wraparound pass, if I can get Paul Sims in here, Paul's going to guard. If Paul helps across from Steven, if he helps across, that's why we want him to jump stop. We come at him, and then we're going to make that bounce pass, wraparound bounce pass to the weak side, to the center, all right? So we'll do that again. We're going to show Paul helping across. Tanner attacks, play off, okay? Now, if Paul helps up on the rack zone penetration, Tanner could throw just a simple lob pass. Hold up, Paul. Hold up. Freeze that. Okay? So what we're just saying is you're going to help up Tanner like this. We're going to say you're going to help up the lane, all right? And then Tanner's just going to deliver a lob pass, not a lob dunk pass. Once you get into the rack zone, get into here. He's helped up, so just give him a nice pass right there, all right? Okay, so we've gone over if he helps across. Now, Paul, get on him defensively, okay, and help up. Once he gets into that rack zone, help up. All right, Tanner's going to attack the rack zone. Paul helps up. We throw it over the top for Steven for a layup. Okay, we'll take Paul out of there now. And now we're going to show you why Tanner comes to a jump stop. He attacks, gets into the rack zone, get into the rack zone. Austin comes behind. He's going to pivot to the outside, hit Austin for a 3. Okay? All right, so let's do that. We'll show that shot again here. So we're going to hit the guy going behind it. We're going to get into the rack zone. Austin drags behind for the 3 that look. All right? Now, Tanner can't hit him. He's going to pivot all the way around, a la Steve Nash. He's going to come in here. He's like a quarterback. He's got look to the weak side, to the post. He can kick to Jalen. He pivots. He's got Austin. And now we're going to hit JB on the slot up here, on the top slot up here. I'm sorry. So, okay. So we're going to penetrate. Tanner comes to a jump stop. He looks, hits, and hits JB on a shot. Okay, let's do that again. Okay. So we want him to jump stop just like Steve Nash and pivot to the outside. Hit and a shot off the driving kick. Good job. All right. Now this time Tanner's going to get into the rack zone, kick it to Austin. Austin doesn't have a 3-point shot. Austin's now going to drive, Tanner's going to clear out, and we're going to get right into our dribble motion. So we're going to get right into dribble motion. Keep the floor spread. Austin, keep the floor spread. Spacing. Make those cuts wide. Okay, shot. Now what we're going to have next is we're going to get into the rack 3 area, and Tanner's going to kick it to the 3-man for a 3-point shot. You'll notice that our postman's got to go under and seal up the weak side so that he has not only rebounding position and that he's also ready to score from the weak side. All right? So we're going to cross, and then Austin's got to cross over, get behind, get in the rack zone, pen and kick, shot. Okay, this time Tanner, we're going to attack the rack 3 area, and Tanner's going to make a bounce pass into Steven on the other side. Okay, same thing this time, hit Austin trailing behind you. And then exit out, Tanner, exit out. Austin, hold up, freeze it. Okay. Make sure that when he gets into the rack zone, you're going behind him, and that Jalen, you're coming up. Let's do it again. So make sure that you stay in opposite. All right? Okay, so we're going rack 3, and we're going to hit Austin. Austin's come over, penetrate for the 3-point shot. This time hit Jalen at the 1 spot for the 3. Okay? We're going to attack the 3, get to the rack 3, hit, pivot, Jalen for the 3-point shot. Now, if we don't get any of those options where we kick it out for a 3, then if we don't have that, we get right into our attacking dribble motion again. Rack 3 motion. Kick, get out of there, pen and kick, get us into the motion. Hit. All right, shot. In this offense, we are constantly trying to we love layups. We want to attack the hoop to get layups. So we got to be aggressively looking to drive to the basket. All right, this time we're going to kick it out to JB, and JB's going to go to the hole hard and get a layup. Let's go. Rack 3 motion, kick. Okay, go to them. So we like to constantly attack. We love to get layups, and we love to get to the free throw line. Next, we're going to go into our wheel entry. We're going to go 1 to 2, and then we're going to wheel. The 1-man's going to give and cut. The 4-man's going to replace. The 3-man's going to replace the 4-man. We're going to swing it all the way back to the 1-man, and then look to get our post involved in our offense. We had great luck 2 years ago. We had an all-state center that we were able to get a lot of action from because we were able to hit him, and he's able, coaches, to go over his strong side shoulder to shoot jump hooks or up and unders and play better for a right-hand postman on that side of the floor. We love this entry. It's been good. It works against zone or man. This is a great entry. All right, let's go. Let's hit. Swing it. We want to swing it fast. Keep the spacing wide. Steven's going to catch and score. We got to now the action on the catch. Let's get it all the way back to Tanner, and then we're going to have Tanner hold the ball up. Catch. Sprint through. Stay high and wide. Now on this, we feed. Hold it, Austin. On a feed to Steven. Austin's going to cut, and Jalen's going to replace, which is great action. We get a lot of things because people like to double team. We get a lot of things because of doubles for weak side layups off of this. Also off of this, we get great action against zones because we got a shooter here and we got a guy cutting through the middle of the zone for a layup. All right, so let's go to option 2. We're going to hit Austin on a dive. Option 2, Austin on a dive here. Let's go. Okay, and Austin doesn't need to cheat in. Austin, you need to stay back some. Let's run that again. Stay back, don't creep in. Don't give the play away. Pass, sprint through, swing it, keep the spacing. There you go, JB. Hit, dive, replace. Okay, let's hit off the dive and replace. Let's hit the shooter. Now here's how we get back into the offense. If we don't get it, let's go through that. Tanner's going to cut. Swing it. Okay. Steven, we hit Steven. Austin cuts. Jalen doesn't have a shot. We kick it to Jalen. Austin goes out to the strong side corner. We're right into dribble motion. Go right into attack, Jalen. Get it right into dribble motion. Keep out wide and spacing, guys. Space out. Shot this time. Okay. We're going to the wheel again. We swing it. We get the 3-man jump shot for a 3-point shot. Now we're in circle series. We're going to push. We're going to wave Jalen through, wave him through. Everybody's going to fill. Swing it. Swing it. Shot. That's our first option. We're going to have Steven screen the backside, whether it's zone or man, set a single screen for Jalen. So let's run through that again. We want to run this fast, quick. Keep the spacing, whip it around. Hit, shot. Okay, okay. This time we're going to swing it again. We're going to swing it again, dump it into Steven, and we're going to have the same actions. We're going to dive the weak side, guy in the slot, and then we're going to fill it with the other guy that was in the 2 spot. Let's go. Dive, layup. Tanner's got to replace up here. Shot. Let's get Tanner a shot this time. Wait. Now the key teaching point here is we want Austin to wait until the postman's fed. Let's do it again. Key teaching point is for Austin to wait. Okay? Go. Good shot. All right. Okay, from the circle series, if we don't have anything, we're going to get right back into our attacking dribble motion. This time we're going to show you the X series off a pass. Earlier in the video we have shown you X off the dribble. This is X off the pass. It's just a real quick hitting action that we may get 2 or 3 times a game. All right, let's go. Tanner makes the pass, we run right off his butt, and we get a layup. Okay? Now what we're going to have Tanner do is pop right back out to get. Okay, there, doesn't have it, clear, go right into attack. Pen, kick, let's go. Stay opposite JB. Okay. Okay, we're in our 2-3 look. This time we're going to run the wheel series, but our 5-man is going to come up to the elbow. Our guard cuts through, our wing throws it into our center, and then our center throws it out from the elbow to the corner for a jump shot. Nice inside out action. All right, next segment we're going to talk about, we don't really like driving baseline. I heard Rick Pitino a long time ago talk about bad players drive baseline, great players drive middle. But if we do, especially, we like it against zones. So if we drive to the baseline, we like to have our weak side wing drift to the corner, and we like to bring our 5-man to the front of the rim, to the old dotted lines, and then we're going to have our point guard go right behind the penetration, and then we're going to have our 4-man come to the top of the key for look. So we're going to go through each option. We're going to kick to Jalen. Jalen's going to drive the baseline. He's going to kick, shot. Okay. Now we're going to kick it to our 5-man. Jalen's going to drive to the baseline and kick it to our 5-man. Okay. All right. This time Jalen's going to kick it behind to Tanner for the 3. Okay, now to kick it to Austin, we'll finish out the segment by kicking it out to Austin. Okay, now we're going to get into our drop 2, and we're playing against a very aggressive denying man-to-man. We got Jalen Heiser that probably averages about 28 points a game for us and hits about 6-7 threes a game for us on our AAU team. So most people are not going to let Jalen catch the ball. So we got to have a counter to that. We like Jalen to start a little bit more in the corner here and take Paul 2 steps up. So we're going to go jump stop at the drop zone. He's going to take his guy 2 steps up, overplay, back cut, and a layup. As that's happening, to clear out more space, we have our 5-man come to the weak side elbow. So as he jump stops in the drop zone, we have our 5-man come up to clear more space, and we throw a backdoor cut. Let's do that again. Let's take that from the top. We're going to say Paul's really aggressively overplaying him. And wait, and we want to time this thing right. We don't want to go up until Tanner gets to the drop zone, then go backdoor. All right? So drive. Fake up, bounce pass, and score. Let's do that again. Let's clean that up. Clean that up. And Paul, get after him. Deny that. Okay. Showing an example of a 1-2 backdoor. The 1 dribbles towards the 2, and the 2 cut backdoor, and the 2 got fouled on a backdoor cut. Coming all the way and replacing JB in the corner, because the next segment is a great drive opportunity for our 5-man. So what we're going to do is JB start in the corner and then wait till we get into it, because JB's going to, as soon as this guy goes to drop zone, he's creeping up a couple steps. Austin's going to hold on the weak side for a while. So we're going here. Jalen, come on, Steve. Steve, hold up. Hold up. Steve's got to come up. As soon as he jump stops, that signals Steve to come up to the weak side elbow. Let's do it again. Okay? So what we want to do is we jump stop, backdoor cut all the way through. We're not going to pass it to him. Now this is where our great drive comes in. Tanner's going to hit. You're going to go, keep going, keep filling JB. You're going to run right through him. Now fill out Austin out here and run right off of Tanner for a layup, Steve. Okay, let's do that again. Let's do that whole shot. Okay. So we're gonna take care of, he's being overplayed. Jump stop, fakes up 2 steps, backdoor, pass, cut through, and attack. Okay, now we're gonna go to our drop 3 back door from the 3 side. Tanner's gonna cross over. Steven's gotta read that he's crossed over. He's cutting to the other side. JB backdoors, fakes up 2 steps. Let's do that again. Now Tanner's got a breakdown in the breakdown area. Here, Tanner reads that Josh is overplayed, okay, and he's going to backdoor cut. Steven's got to go to the other side of the floor for the backdoor, okay? Now we're going to say this time JB doesn't get the ball. He's going to, on a backdoor cut, we got to sprint that backdoor cut. We got to be a greedy receiver and want to get a layup. But this time he doesn't get it. He's clearing out to the weak side corner. Jalen's coming up. And then Austin's on the weak side. Okay, let's go. Okay, we hit Steve. Now, Steve, I want you to dribble, drive, score with your left hand. Do it again. Let's do it again. Okay, Austin, wait, give him some time. And then what you want to do is cut up way out to the wing area. All right, let's do it again. Cut, come on, Tanner, sprint the cut, and a layup. All right? Now we're going to go into our specials. Our first special we're going to use is a great play that Pete Carrill had used in the past, and it's called the chin play. And then we're going to put in what the New Jersey Nets run with it. Lawrence Frank, an old friend of mine, has done with it. He's gone from chin, setting an elbow back screen, to a ball screen with a 1 and 5 man and a ball screen. All right? So here we go. We're going to come down. Bobby's got his dribble alive. He's coming down. We're going to run a chin. We're going to hit. We're going to hit Paul for a layup. That's our first option. Okay? You get that maybe once a game, once every couple of games. All right? The thing I like next is we're going to get a ball screen, a 2-man game with Bobby and Steven. All right? So we're going to come. Steven sets the back pick. Steve's going to come set a ball screen, and we're going to play a 2-man game. Steven can roll. And we want Steven to roll to the rim, and we want Jalen to replace up top. And Steve roll right to the rim. And then Jalen's going to fill in behind. JB's going to stay in the corner. Okay? So let's go here. Back screen, ball screen, roll. We're going to hit that. This time, Bobby, go all the way to the basket. The thing kids got to do off of ball screens, your first option is always just turn the corner and score as a ball handler. Hubie Brown's things stays in my head. Turn the corner to score first. Steven's got to wait 2 dribbles and then roll to the hoop. So this time, Bobby, let's score off the pick and roll. Let's go. Chin. Roll 2 dribbles. Roll. Okay. Bobby, this time, let's hit Steven on the roll. Now, Steven's going to wait 2 dribbles off, then roll to the hoop. Finish. Let's do it again. All the stuff that we like to do is quick hit stuff that get us right into the offense and can flow right into things. All right? The next special we're going to show you is what we call 4 through. Okay? On 4 through, Paul's going to cut through all the way to the corner. Jalen's going to spot up, and it gives Bobby, the point guard, the whole floor to work with. It spreads the floor even more, and Bobby can go to the either side. We like him to come to Josh's side and play either the rack zone or the drop zone, and Steven's going to read off that penetration. So let's show 4 through, and let's hit Josh on a backdoor cut. Let's make it a drop 3. 4 through. He cuts through, creates space, backdoor, and it's a real nice action. Okay, this time Bobby's going to go all the way to rack 3 and dump it into Steve. Paul cuts through, gives him more room to operate. We love the spacing of this offense. We want to keep it the 4 spread, and we want to attack people. Okay? All right, the next special, we call this 1 through. So what's going to happen here is Bobby's going to pass to Paul, and Bobby's going to cut through. He's going to wait. Paul's going to wait. JB's coming up. And we're going to look to attack the 2 side of the floor. We can do the drop 2 and backdoor Jalen. And Steve comes up, backdoor. We'll do that option first. Okay. Let's do that. Backdoor cut first. Okay? Also, we can cut through this time. We'll do the same thing. Drop 2, hit Steven. Hit Steven. Paul, hit Steven on the elbow. Back cut Jalen, go all the way through. Cut through Paul, cut through Paul. And go. Let's do that again. And then everybody replace around. We got to get everybody spaced around. We can do that. Let's go 1 through. Cut through, and it opens up opportunities. Okay, let's go 1 through. Paul, get all the way to the rack zone, score. That's what we want to do. We want to attack. We want to get athletic guys like Paul and Josh, get them going to the rim, and Bobby in this offense. Go. Okay, this time dump it into Steven. Cut through hard, sprint hard. Okay, that's that special. Next special we call is Phoenix. After great play I got from Mike D'Antoni. What we're going to do is we're going to cut the 4 through. Jalen's going to come up. Okay, and Steven's going to set a flat ball screen for Bobby. Bobby's going to center himself up. Okay, and he can attack either way, and you're going to play off of this. Now, what I like to do off of this is I like to pick and pop with the 5-man. So that means he's not going to roll the hoop, and we can pick and pop and even open up the floor more. Okay, let's go to Phoenix. And then Bobby's just going to use that screen. Steve will pick and pop. And now the point of emphasis that we want to use is we want Bobby coming off Steve shoulder to shoulder and getting his shoulder below Steven's hips. And we want Steven to jump stop and set a good solid screen here. We want it flat screen so that Bobby can go off either way. If Steven's guy shows this way, Bobby's going to go this way. If he shows this way, he's going to go opposite. All right? Let's go Phoenix. Now, hold up, Bobby. What we want to go off Steven shoulder to shoulder. We want to give your guy a gap. The reason for the screen, come up here. Come up here. The reason you want to take him tight is you want to run me right into Steven. Right there, go shoulder to shoulder. And get low, blow, attack his hip. All right? Pick a pop, hit, and a shot. Our next special is called 43. And what is that signaling is we're going to set a stagger away for our three-man. We're going to hit Jalen, and then we're going to have Steve come to the ball side post and post up. It's a basic play that everybody runs in America off their secondary. We've just added this in, and if we got a kid hot shooter, we're going to set a stagger away and get him up at the top for a jump shot. All right? Let's hit. We're going to hit. Stagger, screen away. Stagger, screen away. Steven's coming to the ball, posting up above the box. Above the box, Steven. Do it again. 43. This is 43. Hit. They'll stagger away. Okay, shot. Okay, let's hit JB this time. Okay, let's run 42. Now Bobby's going to cross over. Bobby's going to cross over. Paul's going to fill in behind. And now we're going to hit cross over, Bob. And we're going to go hit JB, screen away. 42. Hit, jump shot. Thank you. Run it good. Run full speed. Run that same thing full speed. Go full speed. Go. Hit. Okay. Let's run it. Let's hit it this time, Jalen. Let's hit it this time. Let's go. Do it again. The other thing off this set play, we had two All-State guards, Josh Jones and Ben Klein, that would take the ball off the screen and not look for the shot all the time, but get right back in the offense. They'd catch the ball here, and then they'd drive and go to the hole, all right, to get us into the offense, all right? And the last set of the night is what we call Fryer, and this is what I got from Coach Bob Hurley at St. Anthony's, all right? What we're going to do is we're just going to have Paul go down and set a screen for Steven, go screen Steven's man, and we're going to hit Steven for a little jump shot right in here. Steve's going to pop, Bobby's going to hit him right there, hit, jump shot, all right? So we're going to dribble up into the play, we're going to run what we call Fryer. Hit. Thanks for watching, and good luck next season.